welcome back to Lexi Rose Literacy. Today our guided reading lesson is a Level B book titled My Family. We're going to learn how to read the book together. Then we're going to read the book together. Then you're going to read the book all by yourself. And lastly, I'm going to ask you some comprehension questions just to see if you remembered and understood what you read. So let's get started. Okay, so let's start with our sight words. So many beginner books have tons of sight words inside, and they are repetitive books. So you're going to see a lot of sight words in all of these beginner books, and they're going to have a pattern, which helps us learn how to read faster. So our first sight word is to. So let's spell it together. T-O. I'm going to say it, and then I want you to say it. Ready? To. Very good. Do you see the word to on this page? T-O. Very nice. T-O spells to. Our next sight word is went. W-E-N-T spells went. So I say and then you say went. Okay, let's spell it together. W-E-N-T. Went. Can you find the word went on this page? W-E-N-T. Good job. W-E-N-T spells went. Our next sight word is the. T-H-E. So I say and then you say the. Let's spell it together. T-H-E. Do you see the word the on this page? T-H-E. Great work. T-H-E spells the. Our last sight word is M-Y, which spells my. So I say and you say my. Let's spell it together. M-Y. And that word is my. Do you see the word my on this page? M-Y. Very nice. M-Y spells my. So now we know all our sight words that are going to be in the book. We have to, went, the, and my. Now let's take a look at one of the story words that is going to repeat on every single page. I want you to take a look as we take a picture walk, and I want you to think about, what do you see in all the pictures? We see different types of what? Different types of families. Very nice. And family starts with a F. What letter says F? So if we stop on this page, what word begins with an F? Very nice. F-A-M-I-L-Y, family. So that word is on every single page. So the pattern in this book has all your sight words and then our story word, family. So let's get ready to read. Okay, so we know all our sight words. We know the story word, which is also in the title, family. We took our picture walk. Now we're ready to read. We're going to use the strategy where we match the picture to the beginning sound, and we used this before. So let's get started. This sight word is to. What word is this? Went. What word is this? The. And what's this word? My. Very nice. So you know all your sight words. Okay, put your finger on the blue triangle and let's read. My family went to the. Okay, we have the letter B and B says B. Where are they? Use your picture clues and look at the picture and tell me, where do you think they are? At the beach. Very nice. So this word is beach. So let's read it all again. My family went to the beach. Very nice. Okay, put your finger on the word my. My family went to the. Here's letter P, and what sound does P say? P. Very nice. If we look at the setting in this picture, where do we think they are? At the park. Very nice. We see a ball and grass and trees and a big open space. And if we weren't sure, we can stretch out this word. P-R-K. Park. So let's read it one more time. My family went to the park. Okay. Now we know all our sight words and our story word. Let's take a look at the picture before we start reading. Where do you think they are? I see balls and treadmills, and it looks like they're wearing exercise clothes. So they might be at the gym. Very good. And gym, even though we hear the J sound, it's spelled G-Y-M. Sometimes the letter G can make the J sound, like giraffe. All right, let's read this whole sentence. My family went to the gym. Okay, here's the next one. Let's read. Put your finger on the word my. My family went to the. I see the letter Z. And if I look at this picture, where do you think they are that matches the Z sound? They're looking inside of a tank, trying to find an animal. They're at the zoo. Very nice. So we're reading the whole sentence again. Ready? My family went to the zoo. Okay, here's the next one. Finger on the word my. Let's read. My family went to the. I see the letter D and D says D. Where do we think they are in the picture? At the doctor. Very good. So we're going to read the whole sentence again with that new word. Ready? My family went to the doctor. Okay, here's the next one. Put your finger on the word my. My family went to the. What letter is this? R. And R says Where is a place that you might go where you find all this food and you can sit with your family and friends and eat and talk? The restaurant. Very nice. So let's read the whole thing again now that we have our picture clue matching our word. My family went to the restaurant. Okay, here's the next one. We're using the setting to figure out the last word. And we're looking at the beginning sound to match the picture. Put your finger on the word my. My family went to the pool. Very nice. How did you know that word was pool? Because we see that she's in the pool. It looks like she's being taught a lesson on how to swim. Okay, here's the next one. The beginning sound is letter M. And I want you to use the picture clue to figure out that word. Put your finger on the word my. Ready? My family went to the movies. Very nice. How did you know that that word was movies? Because it looks like they're at the movies. We see them holding popcorn and drinks and tickets. And it looks like they're in the lobby where you can find the concession stand and posters. This looks like the movies. Okay, let's take a look at this beginning sound. It's a blend. So we have S and T, they say st. So remember this blend, st, when you're looking at the picture clue of where they are. Put your finger on the word my. My family went to the, where do you think they are? Store. Very nice. It looks like there's a shopping cart right here, and they're in the aisle getting cans. So st matches the store. Very nice. Okay. Put your finger on the word my, and remember our picture clue is going to have to match the letter H that says huh. My family went to the, what do we see in the background? What is right here? The house. Very good. So let's read it all again. My family went to the house. Great work. You did amazing.
Amazing!
I want you to kiss your brain. And let's move on to reading the book together. All right, it's time to read the book together, which means we're going to read it fluently. We're going to read like we're talking, and we're going to point under each word as we read. So let's read the title. My family. What's this sight word? To. This sight word is went. What's this sight word? The. And what's this sight word? My. So now we're going to read it together. You're going to read at the same time as me. And we're going to point under each word. Ready? My family went to the beach. My family went to the park. My family went to the gym. My family went to the zoo. My family went to the doctor. My family went to the restaurant. My family went to the pool. My family went to the movies. My family went to the store. My family went to the house. Amazing job!
Amazing!
Now go ahead and give yourself a pat on the back. Now I want you to read the book all by yourself. You think you can do it? Of course you can. All right, let's go. All right, you know all the story words or the sight words and the story word family. You know to match the picture to the beginning sound of the unknown word. So you're ready to read the book all by yourself. So the title is My Family. Tell me the sight words. To, went, the, my. Okay, point underneath each word and go ahead and read. Excellent job!
Amazing!
You did it! So now that you know how to read the book and we read it together and you read it by yourself, let's see if you can answer these comprehension questions. Okay, I want you to first tell me where are some of the places that the families went to. And we're going to use the story so that we remember every detail. So they went to the beach, the park, the gym, the zoo, the doctor, the restaurant, the pool, the movies, the store, and the house. My next question is about page 8. And I know this is page 8 because if I look in the bottom left-hand corner, I see the number 8. You see it? Okay, the next question is, what kind of animal do you think the family is looking at here in this zoo enclosure? So you see water, plants in the water, and a branch outside. What kind of animal could they be looking at? I want you to make a prediction, an educated guess. Very nice. My prediction is that they're probably looking at some kind of reptile because reptiles can live in the water and they can live on land. All right, and my last question is, what place did you go with your family that you really enjoyed? Very nice. For me, I would say when my family and I went to the water park, it was really enjoyable. We got to go on all the rides and got to get stuffed animals for prizes when we played games and ate good food. So it was a fun experience. Thank you so much for reading with me today. I hope you enjoyed your lesson, and I hope to see you again. Make sure that you read for at least 20 minutes every single day, no matter if it's with a family member, a friend, or even by yourself. I'll see you again.